Pass to Doncic. From outside the arc. The rebound by Bridges. For Charlotte, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Down low. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Vanderbilt. Here's Doncic. The 3-ball. The rebound by Bridges.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
To the middle. And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at the Hornets. They're in the pole position right now for the top seed in the conference.
Right now for Charlotte, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Here's Q. 35 points his last game. Uses the glass to drop it in. Q's got 6.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Outside Reeves. Back to Doncic. Outside Reeves. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Now here's Ball. His last outing, we saw him score 13. And the bucket is good.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
1.5 minutes left in the first quarter. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good time.
Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Pass to Q. And he banks in the layup. Give him 8.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Williams is out there with Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. Then there's Brandon Miller. Then there's Trey Mann. And it's Q in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
Over the last few years, Hachimura has gotten more comfortable in these catch-and-shoot situations.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Q in their last matchup against the Rockets really lit up the floor. He dropped 35 points, and in terms of his shooting, well, mistakes and bad selections were few and far between, continuing what has been a solid stretch of games for him. Will we see more of the same here tonight? We'll see. Back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Here's Q. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Some changes for Charlotte. Bridges, he's checked in for Robinson-Earl. And LaMelo Ball is subbed in for Mann. Andre Drummond is checked in for the Lakers. Luka Doncic comes in for Bogdanovic. Lakers trail by 13. Milton passes to Doncic. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Williams against Drummond. Six on the shot clock. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Q's got 4 points this quarter.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Here's Doncic. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Bridges. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Andre Drummond. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Smith, he's checked in for Charlotte.
Always ready to put the team first. Reeves wants the ball in the hands of the most ready scorer.
And his defenses have adjusted to Austin Reeves scoring. Richard, he's countered with the pass.
Austin Reeves doesn't get enough credit for how good his handle is, how much it's improved. It's allowed for him to score, get into different places, and make these passes.
Vanderbilt, the pass to Reeves. No good with the triple. Hornets leading by 17. Here's Q. And Charlotte, another three.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Outside Vanderbilt. The three. Williams grabs the board. The Hornets have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. Q, good.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Doncic passes to Reeves. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Williams with the screen. Fires for three. No good that time. Lakers trail by 20. Doncic outside. Drummond passes to Reeves. Now Doncic from behind the arc. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Charlotte on top, delivering the blowout. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Charlotte Hornets.
When you shoot it efficiently, the probability of winning goes way up. It also saves you wasted energy.
Yeah, sometimes teams try hard, but they're disorganized. Not these guys.
Now it's time to check in on how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
And so in the game for the Lakers, Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Connect. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. And here's Connect outside. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Bridges has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Q, the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that. Outside Reeves. To the paint. Here's Connect. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Connect's got 5.
The all-around game of Reeves continuing to develop. You just love that balance.
Ball outside. Here's the 3. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Doncic passes to Vanderbilt. Back to Doncic. To the inside. Drummond. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Q. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one. Has to connect on the wing, Reeves. Outside Vanderbilt. Here's Connect. This one for 3. The shot won't fall.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, B.A., he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscles. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
Drummond to screen on Miller. Here's Reeves. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Charlotte leading by 22. He buries it from 3. Q's got 8 here in this quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Has to connect. Ball against Doncic. Shoots over Ball. Doncic, no good.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off. Leading scorer on the night, and he looks very hungry for more. Keep feeding him. Operation Feed the Horse.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Big group substitution here for Charlotte. Smith, he's checked in for Williams. Robinson Earl comes in for Bridges. Smith, he's checked in for Miller. And it's Mann in for Ball. And the Lakers Lakers with possession here. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. Here's Bogdanovich. That one falls, coming off a Drummond feed. Bogdanovich has got 6.
Yeah, bullying his way in. Bogdanovich showing the strength.
Here's Q. The shot misses. Good D by Bogdanovich. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for the Lakers on the wing. Milton. Left side, Bogdanovich. The shot from the low post is good. Bogdanovich has gotten 4 this quarter. 1:16 left in the third. Here's Q. Defended by Bogdanovich. Smith passes to Q. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got his second basket of the night.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Drummond passes to Milton. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Q. Launches it. Nails it from beyond the arc. Q's got 13 in the second half.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Milton surveys the floor. Bogdanovich from long range. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Smith with a screen on Bogdanovich. Q can't get it to go.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Left side, Bogdanovich. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their... Teams will make substitutions, and it's Charles Lee calling timeout here, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Q, good.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Trey Mann out there with Smith. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Miller. And it's Q in at the power forward position. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Pass to Smith. Here's Q. 3-pointer. The Lakers with a rebound. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Horford for 3. Knocks down the long J. Horford's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Corner pocket. Oh, that's no problem for Al Horford.
Here's Q. Here's Smith. He's covered by Vincent. Smith passes to Q. And that one drops for him. Q's got 39. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Milton. Vincent outside. Now here's Hachimura. Defense right on him. Just 4 to shoot. And there's Horford on the assist from Hachimura. Hachimura's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Here's Q. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Lakers trail by 20. Vincent passes to Milton. Hachimura with the ball. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Charlotte has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Q hits yet again. Wow!
I mean, yet again, he's reached 40 points. He's close to having the 4th most 40-point games in a single year.
Well, we've seen it. He's been on fire all season long. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Smith, he's checked in for Charlotte. Russell comes in for Mann.
2 minutes.
On the wing, Reeves. Doncic outside, lets it fly. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Hornets leading by 23. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. Reeves against Smith. Pass to Q. Three-pointer. And the Hornets, another three.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Hornets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And with another win in the bag, they've racked up 46 total on the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Q.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Jeremiah Robinson Earl.
Here's Charlotte. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's Q. Off the mark there with a three. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. To the middle. Here's Vanderbilt. Robinson Earl with a rebound.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Q, the pass to Smith. Here's Q. 29 seconds left. He got it again! Sensational!
An incredible performance tonight. He's at 50.
And tonight ties him for the 5th most 50-point games in NBA history.
Yeah, he's level with Elgin Baylor, who reached this mark 17 times in his legendary career.
Doncic outside. Shot clock at 5. And here's Connect outside. Outside Vanderbilt. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this...
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood.
Yo, what up, everybody?
Solid effort tonight on both ends. Stenner up here. Hope you've been right. Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Always a big home court advantage here in the Mile High City. We hope you're wearing the green today on this special press. Entering the home stretch of the season, GA, how excited are you for the play-in tournament?
Oh, it's a lot of fun, Kevin. You can go from a 10th seed to making the playoffs. It makes this part of the year that much more entertaining.
Here's Brown. Outside, Porter. Takes it off the glass. Porter's got the opening basket of the game for the Nuggets.
Well, Porter Jr. shoots a very high percentage in the paint.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. LaMelo Ball is out there with Smith. Then it's Q. Then it's Williams. And it's Robinson Earl in at the 4.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
All right, let's hand it over to David Aldridge, who has a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. Like everyone else, MP is focused on his big matchup against Nikola Jokic. He knows the MVP race could be altered with this game. I asked him about Jokic, and he told me the Joker is special. His BBIQ is off the charts. It's Einstein level. He's thinking 3, 4, maybe 5 moves ahead. High praise from his fellow MVP candidate. Guys?
Well said. That is high praise indeed. Those two both play, David, high-level basketball. And it is fun to watch. And here is Ball after Aaron Gordon was able to get the triple. Pass to Q. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Q's got his second basket of the night.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
And here's Jokic. And it's off from three-point range. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him. And again for 3.
Night in and night out, you can count on him to stretch the defense and just open up the floor.
Would you believe he's now tied for 5th most triples in a single season? It's amazing. Clock at 6. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Last season, Stan, Jokic passed LeBron's all-time triple-double mark, and he did it stunningly in 813 fewer games.
Yeah, now it's really possible, Kevin, that he's going to end up at the top of that triple-double list by the time his career's over. He's got the big O and Westbrook in his sights. You know, don't sell this guy short. He can do it almost any night.
Inside, here's Fuller. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Q's got 9 points.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Frother, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Pass to Q.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
It's Williams, high post. He's against Jokic. Williams, a screen on Porter. A nice shot by Q.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Here's Frother. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Murray against Ball. Count it.
Well, every defense gives extra attention to Murray, but they still have trouble keeping him under control.
Ball feeling it out a bit. To the paint. Here's Fuller, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, nice there. Getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Goes up the baseline. Murray, good. Murray's got his second bucket.
Well, that's just a terrific move. Murray's so skilled at creating space off the dribble.
From 11 feet away. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Perfect approach for what the D was showing on that possession.
Murray with it. 23 points his last outing. Outside, Porter shoots it. Rebound by Smith.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Here's Porter. Good, nice job down low.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
Here's Q. He had 37 points last game out. Down low, stolen by Gordon. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Hornets. And it's both teams making substitutions here. And Denver is out to take their first time out here. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. We've got Q all out there with Trey Mann. Then there's Miles Bridges. And it's Williams at the center filling out the middle. Ball, the pass to Fuller. The kick out to Ball. Sinks the three-pointer. Ball's got the lead up to 14 now for the Hornets.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Q in their last...
Connects again from distance.
And he's shattered the franchise single-season high for three-pointers made.
Getting them up and connecting with high volume. He's been a flamethrower all season long.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. It's a 13-point game. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Five on the clock. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Brown. Count it.
Well, Murray engineering that bucket with terrific ball movement. Charlotte
leading by 11. 21st pick in the 2022 draft, Christian Brown, who won a title with Denver during his rookie year. And their coach, Michael Malone, used him in certain situations, and he flourished.
Well, you know, Kevin, he won a college championship the year before. This guy's played in a lot of high-pressure games, and that is what has given Michael Malone the confidence to go with him. He was ready for those moments.
Ready indeed.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Pass to Strother. Off target from three-point range. Charlotte's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Hornets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And when you got a
shooting percentage of about 81%. You're going to be one of the elites in this league.
So both teams making some changes here.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Martin for three. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Pass to Jokic. Wide open look here for Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Murray's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, that's Jamal Murray's game in a nutshell. A score-first guard with great confidence.
It's stolen by Martin. Good D by Williams.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those.
Good, another from three.
He's been hitting threes at a very high level, and we haven't seen many better from beyond.
That last triple ties him for the 4th most made in a single season. And here's Jokic. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game. Martin kicks to Bull. Here's Brown. And that one released in time, but no good. And so we conclude the first half. Hornets on top, up by 15. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Denver Nuggets.
A lot of bricks out there. Reminds me of my free throw shooting. Enough to build a house. Come on, man. Take it to the paint. Man up.
Man up is correct. These teams often get addicted, Shaq, to the three. Time for some intervention here. What's your plan B, please?
All right, guys, let's swing it over and see what the fans have been posting. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What can you say? Q, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there are so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double-team him, send the second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
The forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, "My potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say with what I had, I gave it my all, that's all that success should be defined by." Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, D.A. He is a worker and living the dream.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Williams a screen. Fuller. Off target with his 3. The Nuggets trail by 15. And the Denver Nuggets, led by multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. And they've done a tremendous job surrounding him with the right kind of people.
They certainly have, Kevin. But one caveat here. You can surround Nikola Jokic with any player, Kevin, and he will figure out their strengths and get them the ball where they need to have it. This guy makes everyone better.
So you think we're not giving enough attention maybe to what he thinks upstairs, how he sees the game?
He sees the game, Kevin, as well as anyone who's ever played it, and he directs traffic out there. He is a true point center.
To the inside. Here's Q. 22 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
There's so much drive in this game. Ball wants to beat you and make you feel it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And all you need to do is see his free throw percentage, guys. 90 for the season to know what kind of year he's having.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Porter kicks to Murray. Williams against Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
Connects again from distance.
This is amazing. That moves him into 4th place alone on the list of most three-pointers in a season.
It's been fantastic to witness. A year like this doesn't happen often. And the Nuggets making a change here. Strother's checked in. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Bridges is checked in for Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Hornets leading by 17. We know very few players in the league, Stan, can put up points with the ease that Michael Porter Jr. can, don't we?
One of the prettiest shots in the league, Kevin. He's got great size. He's got that high release, and he gets it off quick. When he's shooting it well, he can take over a game.
And he rebounds well, too. He does other things in addition to scoring.
Well, that's where he's really improved, doing those other things.
Here's Fuller. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
1:39 left in the 3rd quarter. Murray kicks to Gordon. On the wing, Porter. Murray outside. Pass to Strother. Over Smith. Strother, no good. And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. They get the rebound. Tries again. And Smith puts it in. Smith's got his first points in this one.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Charlotte.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
On the court for the Hornets, they've got Jalen Smith. All out there with Trey Mann. Then it's Q, and it's Bridges in at the 4.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
On the wing, Murray. He's covered by Ball. High arcing shot.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Fuller, the pass to Mann. Over to the left wing. Here's Q. And it's the Hornets another 3.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
To stop the run, a nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 6 here in this quarter.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Here's Murray. The Hornets pull it in.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Here's Q. Picked by Bridges. Here's Fuller. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
For 3, Murray. Not that time. His 6th miss. He's made 4 of 10 so far. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Man passes to Fuller. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Nuggets have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Charlotte.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Q.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Another bucket! Wow! That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Pass to Jokic. Outside Gordon. Back to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. The Nuggets with another miss. And so it's Charlotte with it. Here's Q. No good with the layup. Now here's Murray. To the wing right side. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. This one was over well before the...
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow. Great win tonight, MP. Crowd looks hyped tonight. Better come with me. Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. 'Cause that would be full.
Oh, exactly. MP.
A record many consider to be impossible to break, but here tonight. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Moments away, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Charlotte Hornets here at Spectrum Center. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. A look at the 76ers starting group. Edwards out there with Derek Jones. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's McCain in at the 2. And the regular season is almost over, Doris. What are you honed in on tonight?
I think, Brian, whether we're talking about pre-All-Star break where things can get a little wonky or maybe the start of the season, to me, the best teams, regardless of the time of the year it is, they are focused on staying true to their habits and remaining competitively tough. Because I don't care if you're playing guys outside the rotation that are normal. Those guys have got to bring great effort. The standard should be met nightly regardless of the circumstance.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Edwards. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Pass to Embiid. It's rebounded by Q. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. There's the 3. They get it back. Smith outside. Here's Q. Embiid covers. Out to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. For 3. Knocks down the triple.
Miles Bridges getting more and more audacious from the three-point line. We see you, sir.
Pass to McCain. Outside Jones. The rebound by Bridges. The Hornets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Well, Doris, whenever Derek Jones Jr. is out there, we're all expecting a highlight from him.
Oh, there's no question. The dunk champion back in 2020. This guy is only 6'6", but his hops, some of the epic throwdowns he has, oh my goodness.
Here's McCain. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. I talked with him about Joel Embiid and asked him what he wants his team to do against him defensively. And he said, I told our big guys to play with physicality out there, but to also know when to go straight up and not let him bait us into silly fouls. It's not an easy assignment, but Coach seemed confident in their chances of containing Joel. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. From the wing. That one's off, and now he's 3 for 6.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Outside Jones. Shot to stop the run. Philadelphia, the rebound. Embiid finds Jones. And here's Edwards. Embiid with it. Williams defending. 3 on the clock. And here's Edwards outside. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Edwards has got 5 points.
And he's such a unique talent at both ends. Embiid with the vision that time.
Smith outside. Unloads from 13. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Ball against Maxey. Inside. Here's Embiid. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
And let's take this chance to call out our Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Joel Embiid.
As of late, he has been an...
Deciding to change it up, and it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Three-pointer, Bridges. Joe grabs the miss.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Isaiah Joe. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's Yabusele in at the 4-man position. Embiid.
The Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
Hornets leading by 12. Outside man to the wing on the left. Charlotte again missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Joe. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Q. Charlotte again missing.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Here's Oubre. He's coming off a 10-point game against Boston. Fires from deep. Joe misses. The Hornets have gone 0 for 6 in the second. Not looking good. Smith with a screen on Oubre. Here's Q. Drains the triple. Q's got 15.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
We hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game, and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. Well, do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Q's got 5 points now in the quarter.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
Joe, pass to Embiid. Over Smith. Philadelphia with another miss. Hornets leading by 17. Here's Q. And it's blocked by Embiid.
You have to be aware of Embiid at all times. He's an outstanding shot blocker.
Oh, a vicious move by Embiid.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Only 5 games left to go, and then it's playoff time. Let's check in on the East. You take a look at the Hornets. A fantastic season so far for them. First place in the conference. And, of course, there's Philadelphia. Well, record-wise, not even in the same conversation.
I think for the Hornets, their fans were expecting a lot from this team this year, and they haven't disappointed them. It's been a terrific season, and they're far from done yet heading into the playoffs.
Well, Doris, one thing about LaMelo Ball, not many true point guards walking around at 6'7".
BA, the length of a forward and yet one of the most prolific playmakers in the game today. That gives a coach a lot of versatility and options with one individual player.
Here's Q. Give him 20. That misses. He's 7 for 14 on the night. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And there's the drive. He shoots again. The shot's good. Q's got 22.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the second quarter.
Wow, that's a big-time power play by Quentin Grimes. Nice finish.
Hornets leading by 18. Q. Popping in on the layup. He's got 24.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Maxey surveys. Six to shoot. Lets the three fly. Hits the trifecta.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Ball way outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Hornets leading by 17. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through this...
I think it's fair to say we know how this probably is going to shake out. But crazier things have happened.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half. A commanding performance for the Hornets. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. All right, Doris, you think this heliocentric style of play can lead to championship success?
Brian, this is such a big-time question. And
again for three.
And with every triple, he comes closer to the single-season crown.
And you know he wants it. He's been drilling threes all season and is well within striking distance.
Well, Curry's high mark of 402 is so far ahead of the rest of the field, but he's got a good chance to come close to it the way he's been shooting.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Q in their last matchup against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He contributed 42 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of three. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And another basket for Charlotte.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's McCain. No made baskets yet to stop the run. Drops in the three.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Ball passes to Q. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Here's Edwards. Cash money from 16 feet away. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
Q, good.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Shot off. Some solid defense from Williams. Hornets leading by 23. Pass to Q. Williams is screen on Edwards. The three is up. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Philadelphia called timeout.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
The 76ers shooting only 36% so far in this game. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Isaiah Joe. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's Kolek in at the point. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
Second shot opportunity, and it's good! He hits another one!
Once again, he's hit the 40-point mark as he has been nothing short of stellar all season long.
And now he has moved into third all-time for most 40-point games in a single season. Pass to Embiid. Outside Joe. Jacks up a three. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. That'll be the first leg of just a two-game trip for them. That's tipped. Now here's Mann. Pass to Q. Here's Salon. Here's Q. Three-pointer off the mark. So it's Philadelphia now.
Stay there.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Here's Kolek, guarded by Russell. Kolek's shot is off.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Here's Q. Gets the three to fall. Q's got 43 points.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
Here's Kolek. Pass to Embiid. Out to Oubre. Here's Kolek. From downtown. The Sixers again can't hit.
Well, he tries to answer with a three of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Embiid, a screen on Russell. Clock at 6. Pass to Grimes. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Now Oubre fires the three. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Q's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Beyond the arc. Good! Another from 3.
Well, that did it. He's now even for the record.
And his next triple will earn him the top spot all time for threes in a season.
And he didn't come all this way just to tie the record. I can promise you that. 403 is the goal.
Grimes, the pass to Joe. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hornets.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Hornets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat.
Connects again from distance.
And that shot moving him into history. The most triples ever in a single season.
You can feel it as soon as it left his hand. He is the king of the three and now stands alone at the top of the list.
I mean, can you believe it? Overtaking Steph Curry's top season, and now maybe some debate when we talk about the greatest shooter in league history.
A captivating personality, player, and what a season. Now we get to hear from MP. He's got the mic.
You know, they say records are made to be broken. And this one was tough to get, but I did it. I can't even describe this feeling, you know? You work so hard staying focused day to day. And sometimes these big picture moments, they surprise you. And thank you to the fans for all the love and the support you give. There's still so much that this team wants to accomplish.
Moving words from MP. We've got 1:13 left to play in the fourth. Outside Maxey. Pass to McCain. The kick out to Edwards. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Q can't get it to go. With the drive. McCain's shot is off.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Here's Q. No good on the three. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Fires the three. No good there. Here's Charlotte now. They're on an 11-3 run. And good! There's another! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. With very little little left on the clock. They've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what.
Bettina?
Talk about when you first knew this record was within reach.
You know, it wasn't something that I was ever too wrapped up in, but this is our job. You look at the leaderboard and you see your... Joe.
So what's next? Do you try to break your own record or expand on other parts of your game?
You know, the sky's the limit, Joe. What's next is what I've been doing, identifying what I can do to help my team win.
MP, your jump is so pure, no wonder you're the best. Good game, MP.
Nailed it, MP. Big win for team chemistry.
So you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say.
News is out, courtesy of Shams. MP is your new regular season MVP. I tried to tell you guys, but you wouldn't listen. MP is by.
This is it, the playoffs. Time to turn it up. Season starts now.